Do you suspect that your life is marked by bad karma and that you do not have the life you would like because of this negative karma? Today you will understand why this happens, and I will present you the way to free yourself from the bonds of bad karma. The word karma means action or energy that transcends through the acts, thoughts, and words of each person. Karma always occurs in the present tense. And if it occurs in the present tense, why are you dragging a bad karma? Do not worry, because when you finish watching the whole video, you will understand perfectly why this phenomenon called bad karma or negative karma can be happening to you. In reality, karma exists, and it is possible that you are having a life far away from the one you would like due to the consequence of having a negative karma. How many people do you know who tell you that they are going through unpleasant situations that keep repeating themselves? Some of these people, no matter where they go to work, end up getting fired. People who continually have personal problems with neighbors or friends. Other people, when it seems that they begin to recover from economic bumps, again suffer the loss of money through fines, breakages in the home, and even robberies. People who want to give love a new chance and find again the type of person who cheats or mistreats them. Well, I will tell you that this is not the result of bad luck, but of bad karma. The good news is that all these unpleasant processes that you do not want to happen in your life can be reversed or avoided. Universal laws state that what you attract into your life is caused by your thoughts, feelings, and vibration. Since karma happens in the present tense and you attract what you think, feel, and vibrate, it seems clear where the problem lies in what may be happening to you, doesn't it? When scientists and biologists deciphered the human genome, they realized that there was a large part of genes that seemed to have no information. These genes were called junk genes. Everything in nature and in life has a meaning, and nothing is here if it does not have a well-defined function. Not long ago it was proven that these so-called junk genes do indeed contain information. Specifically, information that human beings inherit from their ancestors regarding behaviors, beliefs, and attitudes. That is why we all know people who have children and their parents end up commenting on them. This child has the character of his grandfather or another relative that even the child himself did not know, because previously this relative had passed away before the child's birth. This explains why we are born conditioned by information from our ancestors, and this is really inherited karma. Whoever is lucky to have inherited adequate information for a full life, possibly if he does not change his beliefs, this is what he will end up having, and if the information he has inherited is not adequate for a life of abundance, it will be difficult for this to happen in his current life. There is no need to be alarmed, because the good news is that if this is your case, that bad karma will vanish if you transcend what your ancestors did not get either because they did not realize or did not know how to do it. Before I continue, I will explain the experiment that was carried out with mice in a laboratory to see how we inherit information generation after generation. They used several mice in a controlled environment, where their stimulus and reward was food on the other side of an electrified line. Every time a mouse tried to go for its reward, it had no choice but to pass through the electrified line, which gave it a small shock. These mice had offspring, and the mice that were born of their third, fourth generation preferred to starve to death rather than go for food. The curious thing is that these mice did not try to pass through the line that would have given them a shock. They had received the information from their ancestors genetically. As you can see, you can have good or bad karma by inheritance or by the acts you are currently doing. So if you have inherited bad karma, how do you get rid of it? As you may already know, and forgive me for repeating, karma is the action, thought, and word that occurs in the present tense. Like the mice in their third and fourth generation, They were already conditioned by information that they use in their present time. They consciously did not know why they should not go for food, but they were conditioned in some way not to. It is the same with people. Each person is conditioned with his own information. There is no such thing as good luck or bad luck. We get in our life what we cultivate internally. Ask yourself what thoughts you have towards yourself. Are they thoughts of high self-esteem or low self-esteem? Are they thoughts of empowering energy or low energy? What do you think of others? What are the words you use in your day-to-day life? Are you consistent with the actions you take? All this is what you are sending to the information field, and as you know, the field does not judge. It only obeys. That is what you attract to your life. You can create the life you want to create. You just have to realize that you are not the information that conditions you. What are the things you don't like about yourself? It is time to change it. Remember that karma is not only thought, but also action. You must do what will lead you to change that bad karma. I mean, for example, if your financial state is not adequate, start reading books on how to have a good economy. Start training in what you like and what you would like to dedicate yourself to. I assure you that the simple act of changing that thought and taking action will make amazing things happen. You will be in better and better financial condition. You will think it is pure magic, but you have simply changed your vibration by taking action and changing your thoughts. The scriptures explain that the rich will get richer and the poor will get poorer. This is not something new. Depending on your vibration, that is just what you end up with in your life. The same happens if you want a great and special person to appear in your life. You are not a great and special person. How do you want him or her to appear? You attach what you are, and this is what you get. How do you want that person you would like to appear in your life to be? Friendly, kind, thoughtful, funny, conversational, physically good-looking. Start choosing the right words to speak with. Have a positive energy. Thank others even if it seems to you at the slightest act someone does for you. Take care of your physical appearance and work on your self-esteem. I can assure you that sooner than you can believe, that person will appear. The field of infinite possibilities is continually matching its like with like. Simply by understanding this concept, you will be making a great change in your karma and in your life. This is called becoming aware, and when you become aware is when the magic happens. All that negative and stagnant energy begins to change, and you open up the possibility of an abundant and positive outcome. Stop and analyze what aspects of your life are not what you would like to keep happening. You detect them and do not know how to deal with them. A good advice is to look at those people who are successful in the area you want to change. Don't be afraid to ask questions or go to people and professionals who can help you. I promise you that if you do this, you will be done with what you thought was bad karma. You will have the opportunity to transcend the information that your previous generation failed to do, and you will be honoring your ancestors. And most importantly, you will be passing on to your children, grandchildren, and descendants the correct information so that they will have a life of abundance and fulfillment. I hope you have understood everything in this video and take action, because I assure you that if you do, you will never have bad karma again. I advise you to go to the next video to continue learning how to manifest the life you want, but not before giving a like. Hit the bell and subscribe to the channel, so you will not miss any of the following videos on how to be more abundant. I wish you the best in your life, and see you in the next video.